Before we go to the video, let me show you what we will be doing. It's 3:46. Let's generate this download link. It's valid, and let's wait 5 minutes and not valid anymore. Let's go.
Django and Python, JavaScript, tutorials for Jamie, this is Silva.
What the fuck, HTML?
There's only C.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Django video. Today let's talk about how to generate a temporary download link. We will be using signing from Django, and gonna leave this link in the description in case you want to follow from here. You're welcome. Also, let's download this GitHub repository so we don't need to create a Django project from scratch. So git clone my site, and let's go to that folder and run it. Now my site has an app named polls. Okay, something going on in here. It has an app named polls and class-based view named index. Also this template named index. Alright, we can take a look on it. It's looking like this, and we'll drag this window to my other screen and follow from there. In views, let's create a get context data method and return, instead of super, context. So assign super to context instead. That's good. Now before we create a token for the URL for the temporary link, let's import from Django.core import signing. Signing will do this for us. Let's do it with token is equal to signing dot dumps. Pass in the name of a file. I'm gonna use this image logo.png and give it a salt. I'm gonna name this salt download. Now the salt is used to give context to this token because Django uses signing in different parts, such as authentication, I believe. Now you want to distinguish in what part you are using this. Alright. Now we have the token. It's similar to JSON dumps and JSON loads. We will need to do the signing loads. Now the difference is that more than just serializing this token and this string, it will also give a signature to the result. So the token also contains a signature. Alright, let's create another view. Let's name it temporary download view, and we'll inherit from view. Import view from the same generic as template view, and in here let's define a get method and self request will get the token as well from here. We will return the file in the end, but for now I'm gonna leave it just like that. Let's create the path for that view. I'm gonna name it download. Give it a URL parameter named token, and then it with a slash. Now it's not named index anymore. The view and the name of the path is going to be download temp. That's it for the path. Now we need to generate a URL using this token. Let's do that. Let's download URL. Could be anything, but download URL. We need the domain. So let's get the domain through requests dot get or build absolute URI. Now the absolute URI is going to return the domain where you are at. Let's take a look on that. Download URL. I will simply reload that page in my other screen, and you see I'm in localhost. It will just print the root of the domain, so to speak. We also want this download URL to be the path for this view, so we can use reverse with the name of the path, download temp, and give it an argument. So let's use args with the list, and inside that list we pass the token. Now we need to import reverse from Django.urls import reverse, so this thing works. And let's try again. I will reload it one more time. Let's see. This time we have the full URL. Okay, there you go. You can say that it contains the signature as well. That's it for the index view. It's simple. Now, for the temporary download view, we need to verify this token to see if it's still valid and to see if also contains a valid signature. So we'll put it inside a try, and if it's not valid, we'll get this as bad signature. All right. For now, we can already define this as HTTP 404 invalid token or valid or expired token. Expired token. Let's import also HTTP. So from Django.http import HTTP 404. Now in here we need to get the token. It's coming from the URL parameter, and like I was saying before, let's do the signing loads. We'll get the token. The salt needs to be the same, and in here we can see if it's still valid in terms of time. So 300 seconds, 5 minutes for this example. If this is valid, we continue to the next line and we get the file. So my file, we will need to create a folder for this, but yeah, let's already define it. Path, it's going to be the base directory. We need the base dir from settings. Use slash. We will create a folder named files in the base directory. And finally, we need the name of the file. So in here, let's define this as data instead of token. Let's do some imports from pathlib import path, and from Django conf import settings. Good. Now in the root of the project, and I'm gonna do this through the folders, let's create a folder named files. and I'm gonna simply paste the image inside. It could be any file, I believe. Alright, logo.png, that's good. And yeah, now let's verify if this file really exists. If not my file that exists, let's raise an HTTP4 with file not found. I forgot. Double column, and there you go. One final part for the views.py. Let's return the file. So if everything went correctly, we can return the file. So let's use file response from HTTP as well, file response. Make sure you import that from Django.http. Let's open pass my file. So the full path as read bytes, I believe, as attachment. Set it to true, and finally the name of the file. That's it for the backend. All right, we have the view generating the URL, and also we have the temporary download view verifying the URL, checking if it's still valid in terms of time, and also checking the signature. And if everything is correct, we will return the file to the user. All right, now we need to create a link to the download. It's going to be a simple anchor tag with the link. Let's give it a name. Could be download. Save that, and let's reload this. Here's the download link, and if you click it, let's say, and if you click it, it doesn't work. Okay, it's not working because obviously I forgot to send the download URL to the front end. So let's do that through context. You can name it, and we have to name it download URL and download URL. Reload that, it should be working now. Let's try one more time. Hit download, and there you go. It's working. Now, this link will not be valid at 3:40. I'm gonna leave it here rolling and come back at 3:40 so we can test this again and see what happens. Alright, 5 minutes have passed approximately. Let's try this download again. It's still working. Let's wait another minute. Alright, one more attempt. And there we go. Invalid or expired token. It's gone. That's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Now let the creativity take in. You can do many things with this. And yeah, hope it was useful. Let me know if there was something missing or some mistake. And thank you so much for watching, and hope everything is going well with you. Bye!